On Monday, March 23rd, Governor Whitmer signed an executive order declaring for people to stay at home through April 13th. I'm here today with Fire Chief Mike Stradtner and Police Chief Jeff Jedrusik to go over the latest news and information regarding the coronavirus COVID-19 outbreak. The City of Westland has been following the recommendations and guidelines from the CDC and the Governor's Office from the beginning, and we will continue to do so. As you know, we closed city buildings to the public. We've adjusted our workforce. We've also been practicing social distancing and encouraging alternate ways to do business with the city that do not require face-to-face interaction. We also recently took the extra step of barricading and closing all playground equipment in our parks in order to help keep our youngest residents safe from being infected. We have kept the parks open so that walking paths, trails, and green spaces can still be enjoyed. This is in conformance with the governor's order, which allows for outdoor exercise as long as social distancing is observed. Now I'm going to ask Chief Jedrusik to talk about what steps and programs his department has implemented. Chief?
Thank you, Mayor. Today the governor signed her Stay Home, Stay Safe order. I want to explain to the public what that means in regards to law enforcement. The police department will not be stopping people to determine where they are going or where they're coming from. Our focus still needs to remain on public safety calls. However, for the safety of everyone, we need everyone to adhere to the governor's orders. We need everyone to take aggressive steps to minimize the virus's spread. If you are stopped by an officer, you should be prepared to provide an explanation or even proof as to why you are out in public. At no time during this crisis will we risk the safety of our community. We have not and we will not reduce or eliminate police officers' patrols. If anything, we will increase the police patrols if necessary. The current strategy of the Westland Police Department is to reduce direct police-citizen contacts. We are achieving this goal by implementing an online Clemens police reporting system. We've reduced face-to-face police-citizens contacts, and we're temporarily suspending some of the non-essential services we perform. The officers of the Westland Police Department are also practicing social distancing amongst ourselves in order to reduce the risk of any potential virus spread. We are dedicated to maintaining a clean and safe work environment for our employees. Be confident knowing that the men and women of the Westland Police Department have been and will continue to work through this crisis in order to ensure that our community is safe and protected. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Early on in this situation, I appointed Chief Stradtner as the COVID-19 Emergency Preparedness Coordinator for the City of Westland. And he's been in constant contact with county, state, and federal health officials to make sure that we're doing all that we can to help slow the spread of the outbreak. Can you give us an update, Chief?
Thank you, Mayor. Today, as we receive the governor's order to stay home, stay safe, please remember that these are unprecedented times, and these challenges we face are designed to reduce the exposure rate. These measures taken today will help our cities get back to a sense of normal and help to flatten the curve as to not overwhelm our healthcare systems. This remains the number one priority to keep us safe and reduce the impact to the healthcare systems. Our firefighters are still here to serve you. Please be patient as emergency rooms are very busy and crew turnaround time is increasing. If you do have an emergency, please do not hesitate to call 911. Our dispatchers may ask additional questions to determine if you have been exposed or experiencing symptoms of COVID-19. You may only see one medic at first, with the rest of the response team waiting outside. They may ask questions from a distance before making physical contact. Our paramedics may be wearing protective equipment such as masks, gowns, and eye protection. Please do not be alarmed. This is to protect our staff so that they may continue to serve this community. Many questions have come in asking what happens now that there are confirmed cases in the City of Westland. The Wayne County Health Department traces these cases and assigns a tracing team that interviews the patient to determine contact potential with people, businesses, and places of living. They are notified and given direction on proper cleaning procedures and other important information. Local jurisdictions do not make notifications as this information is not released to us. If you would like to receive daily reports about cases locally, please go to michigan.gov www.michigan.gov/coronavirus and click on the link on the homepage to sign up for reports from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. The Fire Administrative Offices is closed to foot traffic. If you have questions regarding a fire or EMS report, please call our office at 467-3201 and we'll be sure to get you what you need. Thank you and stay safe. Mayor?
Thank you, Chief. I know this all seems very ominous, but it's not all doom and gloom. And as I said in an earlier update, this crisis gives us a chance to once again show that Westland is a compassionate city. Just today, Gleaners Community Food Bank, with help from some Westland volunteers, was distributing food to families in need in the parking lot of the Jefferson Barn Center. Wayne Westland schools were also handing out supplies for a week's worth of breakfast and lunches for school-age kids, and they'll be doing that again on Monday, March 30th for those in need. The Salvation Army in Westland is also stepping up, and they're offering food and supplies for those in need on Tuesdays and Fridays. While we're under a stay-at-home order, you are still able to go to the store to get supplies or to get carry-out from a local restaurant. You can show off your compassionate side when you're going out for a walk or heading out for supplies. Share a smile or kind word with the person who is stocking the shelves or giving you your carry-out order for one of our local restaurants. Again, we want to stress that grocery stores will still be open and that deliveries are being made every day, so there is no need to overbuy. But please remember that these restrictions and guidelines are in place to limit contact with others. So try to wait until you need to go out to restock. And when you do, try to get at least a week's worth of supplies in one trip. We previously announced that all city buildings would be closed through March 31st. To coincide with the governor's new order, and in the interest of public health, all of these closures have now been extended to April 13th. As far as doing business with the City of Westland goes, please refer to thecityofwestland.com for a complete list of tasks and services that are available over the internet. We also have a drop box in front of City Hall that you can use to drop off documents and non-cash payments. Our finance department wants you to know that there will be no late fees charged to accounts for bills that are due during this time. Your garbage will still be picked up. Restaurants are open along with convenience stores, gas stations, banks, and all the other services that are necessary for daily life that'll still go on. The better we all practice social distancing, the sooner we'll be able to get back to our normal way of doing things. Our website at thecityofwestland.com is your #1 source for all the latest information regarding COVID-19. We have links to both the State of Michigan and CDC websites, as well as the latest local news for Westland residents. You can also watch WLND and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube to stay informed. If you have further specific needs or concerns that you need addressed, please don't hesitate to call my office at 734-467-3200. If your call is not answered when you make that call, please leave a message and somebody will get back to you. And you can always email me at mayor@cityofwestland.com. The best advice we can give is, as the governor said today, stay home, stay safe, save lives.